So,
Yeah.
I believe that post-independence, I think most of our country, everyone was farming primarily. Either they were doing agriculture or something related to agriculture, allied service like poultry or something like that.
Absolutely.
And 75 years later, still the agricultural system is something which still has a lot of scope to improvement at a
Right.
systemic level, I feel. I grew up in Maharashtra, and every week there was a news that some farmer has decided to commit a suicide because of loan issues, some credit issues, or some other thing. तो बारिश नहीं हुआ या फिर प्राइस नहीं मिला. So what are the issues that you've been working so closely with the farmers, especially the women farmers? So what are the issues that you have observed over these 10 years?
Yes, I think for the longest time, the photo of a farmer for me was of a male figure, right? Where you
Mm,
like you don't assume that, but when you actually go and work, see on the field, it is always the female who's running the household and also working on the farm, and the men are migrating to
cities.
cities for
Mm,
gig workers, Uber drivers, and different sort of employment opportunities they are looking at. There are multiple issues here. One is in terms of land rights. So farmers' issues definitely are still there. That there is lack of lack of technologies that reach them, the ones that they can afford. No transparency. It's very market driven by the traders, aggregators, or mandis. They don't get the right price. There's a lot of cheating happening that way.
mm,
There is a lot of wastage because of lack of infrastructure. Also, the biggest problem in India is that land is very fragmented, right? So,
yeah.
and every generation's keeping on, like it's getting smaller and smaller, which is very different from large scale farming in the West.
Mm,
So it does not give economies of scale to the farmers. कल किसी को ट्रैक्टर खरीदना है छोटे से फार्म के लिए कई कई बार नहीं वायबल होगा. तो
mm,
there are a lot of challenges related to farming, but I think the specific challenges related to women farmers is first to start us with land rights, which is if you see historically, the land is owned by a male, or which is either your brother or your husband, right?
mm,
And women don't have any collateral or land through which they can get access to multiple sort of resources by the government. So
mm,
either subsidy or different types of benefits that they can have. So lack of land rights, uh, they are termed as cultivators and not as farmers.
mm,
Second challenge that they actually face is that uh, these women have to really go uh, out of their home in search of employment options. They have to take, so just give you an example, that she will wake up at 5 o'clock, even not 5, she will wake up at 4 o'clock, get done her work, will travel 1 hour walking or 45 minutes to some other's farm, other person's farm, work there as farm laborer, because she either is landless or has a very small land holding. अभी मानसून के टाइम पे तो वो अपने खेत पे काम करते हैं. बाद
mm,
में शेतकरी हैं वो क्या करते हैं is they are working as farm laborers in other people's land. Either it is harvesting season or cleaning, like different ways they work as these daily wage workers. They work, and for that they have to really leave their family behind. They have a lot of domestic work pressure. They have to like make food for their family and go. They have child care, elderly care, which they have to leave behind. So mobility is one challenge where आपको गांव की औरतें कैसे जाएंगी.
mm,
वो तो अपने हस्बैंड के स्कूटर में जाती हैं. There's no other way for them to travel, so they have to like come together, get a jeep, and then go. So that means that it becomes like a village work, like village से at least आपको 5-6 लोग चाहिए वहाँ पे
mm,
जाने के लिए. So mobility is a big challenge for women. They have to really leave their home and uh, travel outside their village in search of employment opportunities, and leaving behind their child care and elderly care. Second thing is that the work that they have is also very sporadic. It's not very consistent work. As daily wage workers, कभी किसी दिन काम रहेगा, किसी दिन काम नहीं रहेगा. वो तो आपका फार्म जिस जो ओनर है वो ही डिसाइड करेगा कि उसको क्या करना है. आज 5 लेबर लगाने हैं या 10 लेबर लगाने हैं. कब
Hmm.
हार्वेस्ट करना है. So they don't have any visibility कि कल भी काम है कि नहीं, right? एंड फोर्थ प्रॉब्लम इज कि लाइवलीहुड अपॉर्चुनिटीज जो हैं, जैसे आप बोल रहे हो कि अलाइड
Hmm.
सर्विसेज हैं, दैट्स राइट, कोटरी है, पोल्ट्री है, डेयरी है, वो गांव में रह के हो सकती है, बट उसके अलावा बहुत सारे लाइवलीहुड ऑप्शंस नहीं है,
Hmm.
राइट? सो वुमेन का देन दे आर कंस्ट्रेन्ड, दे डोंट हैव एनी लाइवलीहुड ऑप्शन स्टेइंग होम. दूसरी फैक्ट्री में जाके वो काम कर सकते हैं, बट वो फैक्ट्री कहाँ है, शहर में है या बहुत दूर है, वो ट्रैवल कैसे करेगी? So constraint becomes mobility, constraint becomes a lot of domestic work pressure. When they come back, they have to cook again the dinner, take care of their family. So it's an additional work that they need to put in, and opportunities for them is very limited, and it is also not very consistent.
Hmm. Right. And when you speak about working as a daily wage or laborer at someone else's farm, do these women farmers have any kind of say in negotiating the prices?
Yes, now things are getting much better.
Okay.
So those, the government has definitely geography wise set up different minimum wage criteria. बहुत लोग वो follow तो करते नहीं हैं इतना
Hmm.
properly, बट डिफरेंट जियोग्राफीज के डिफरेंट क्राइटेरियाज होंगे, बट दे नो दैट कि दूसरे खेत में 250 चल रहा है. सो इट्स वेरी वेल नेगोशिएटेड एट द स्टार्ट, बट इट्स नॉट लाइक अ डेली नेगोशिएशन, राइट? डेली अगर उन्होंने कुछ एक्स्ट्रा काम किया होगा तो हुआ होगा. सीजन
Okay.
के स्टार्ट में वो एक डेली वेज वर्कर्स 9 घंटे का एक स्टैंडर्डाइज्ड रेट फॉर वुमेन एंड मेन आर डिफरेंट, वो क्रिएट हो जाता है.
Okay.
एंड फिर यू नो दैट अच्छा मेरे को जाने का है, 250 रुपये के लिए जाऊं कि नहीं जाऊं, या 200 रुपये के लिए जाऊं या नहीं जाऊं.
Hmm. So, how does your company play a role in this ecosystem?
Yes, our organization is helping them get livelihood staying home. So basically, they for how we are looking at it, it is like a part-time work for them. It is like a gig work, gig economy. You can see they have more control over their time.
Hmm.
They have to think more like an entrepreneur. कि आप जितना time दोगे, जितना ज़्यादा उस अपने business को nurture करोगे, you have more control over गेटिंग द रिजल्ट्स. अब आज अगर आप डेली वेज वर्कर जाओगे, योर इनकम इज फिक्स्ड, राइट? बट in our case, when we are creating livelihood opportunities for them staying home, they can definitely earn based on the efforts that they put in.
Hmm. Can you
So
elaborate more on that? Like, what kind of livelihood opportunities are we talking about?
yes, definitely. So we help them set up these food processing systems. So
Hmm.
we traditionally you've been seeing women have been sun drying,
Yeah.
but it is not very hygienic. It does not. It leads to a lot of microbial growth. It's not very consistent in nature. Uh, and it cannot be done for all the products. It's done a little bit more artisanal in nature, but and not at an industrial level at a scale.
Hmm.
So what we help them is set up these small food processing systems like solar powered. We started with dehydrators. Now we are doing different products. So we help them set up like some of these small farm factories, and what they do is that just staying at their home, we provide them everything like raw material, technology, training, marketing है. जिनको कुछ नहीं करना है, उनको बस घर में बैठ के जो रॉ मटेरियल आया है उसको प्रोसेस करना है, एंड जो जितना प्रोसेस करेंगे उतना ज़्यादा वो अर्न करेंगे, राइट? सो वी हैव मिनिमाइज्ड वॉट एंड प्रोवाइड देम विद अ लॉट ऑफ कन्वीनियंस, सो दे डोंट हैव टू take a lot of decisions. They know that like doing 1 2 3 things, I can earn, this is my minimum and this is the maximum that I can earn, right? So वो maximum can be like 10,000 rupees per month, and it can also be like 18,000 rupees a month. So it's very dependent on how much they put in. So
Hmm.
it gives them more control over their time.
Hmm.
It gives them a lot of flexibility. They can stay home and take care of their kids as well as elders, and also it gives them an additional income. What they were earning from farm, उनका कुछ खर्चा भी हो जाता है ट्रैवल का. जो नेट इनकम था उनका, वो
Hmm.
ऑलमोस्ट हाउस होल्ड इनकम का डबल डाउन हो जाता है. एंड व्हेन दिस मनी डायरेक्टली गोज टू देम, it gives them a lot of authority. Like
Hmm.
earlier we used to see that women did not, these women farmers did not feel very entitled, like they did not feel that they deserved milk or any sort of more nutrition produce, right? Even they would eat last.
Hmm.
they would give it to their kids, the male members, and they अपने लिए वो बस छोटा सा निकाल के साइड में रखते थे. But today they know that they are also breadwinners in their family. They're bringing the money. Because of their income, it is doubling down the household income. Whatever they are earning through the processing, they feel they spend on themselves. They find more respect from their kids and their husbands, their families. It gives them a sense of confidence that they can do anything. I think more than the income increase or the respect, I think it's the confidence that she feels on herself, that अभी इसके अलावा के आगे मैं और भी बहुत कुछ कर सकती हूँ. So and then yes, I think that's the most catalytical thing, that when you have that agency building that they go through.
Yeah, I think if you're confident, you can do anything, right? And
Absolutely.
sometimes, because of the system that we live in, we forget that confidence is also a skill, and you can practice it through actual results that you see. And I think you're doing a great job by literally empowering people, and I think eventually empowering the next generation, right?